There's a bird on a wire. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Oh yeah. Oh no, I thought I turned it off. Hold on for 1 second. And you know the light is fading out. Yeah. Hello. I am so excited to be here with you. I'm gonna just dive right on in to a holiday song for y'all. This is a song called It's That Time of Year, and I'm so excited to be doing this show with you. I did. Yeah, I think it is. Yep. Let's see here. Awesome. So I just heard from my sweet love that it is in fact working. So here we are. I'm gonna get started here with this holiday song. This is something actually Terry and I wrote together. I love the fall when the trees show color. I love spring flowers and long days of summer. But every year I'm surprised to discover how much I love snow. In the winter, flying down that hill, going sledding. Snow falling down everywhere on everything. The ground has a million diamonds shining. 'Tis the season for magic and singing. It's that time of year when we celebrate each other and give thanks for all we have, and we are kind. I love the ground crunching under my feet. I love how bright the stars at night seem. The cool air is fresh and clean. I love this quiet time for reflecting. All the lights make me feel like a kid again. Seeing my daughter laugh, hanging ornaments. There is big time joy in the little things. 'Tis the season for memory making. It's that time of year. It's that time of year when we celebrate each other and give thanks for all we have, and we are kind, extra kind. It's that time of year when we celebrate together, and we wish for joy and peace and a future for all that is bright. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am so happy to be here, and you know, as I'm sort of settling in, it feels really good, and I'm just, you know, I tried to make it so that I could see your comments on the page, and right now it seems like, oh hey, yeah, I am able to see them. Woo woo! I'm so excited. I can see them from Facebook, and I believe I can also see them from YouTube. So, but Terry, my wife, is also on the computer next in the next door room, and well, she's not really next door. You know, she's in the other room that's right over there. Anyway, but she is also going to be there to answer any questions, or if you have anything that I missed that I need to hear, she can make sure to pass that along as the show progresses. I thought I would tune up here to do a few songs that I know you love, and some songs that were requested, and I'm also going to throw in some newer songs from this year, yeah. You know what? I love playing shows, no matter if it's in person or online. I'm just really happy to be doing this, y'all. I never want to play too many, so I try and limit it. But it is really nice to be here with you, playing. This is a song I often start out shows with, you know. For those of you who know, it's called 500 Crows. Yeah. Today, I met 500 crows crowded in the trees in my front yard. On the bare branches, oh, they looked like leaves flying around. I was amazed. It sounded like a crow convention, like something big was going down, or some kind of argument, or maybe they were singing. And so I closed my eyes to better hear the crow chorus, to see if I could catch the beauty in their sound. Oh, they were singing out loud, such a clear and pure emotion. I felt moved, not even knowing what their music was about. Oh, yeah. Love, oh, I am part heartache, I am part joyful child. I am a grown-up that's still growing up, and I don't always have it figured out. To tell you the truth, I'm still searching, or trying to find that bigger light. I want to break free from all this suffering. I want to learn how to enjoy my life. So I close my eyes to better hear your heart beating, 'cause in your arms I feel relief from the despair. I wonder, how can I hold on to this feeling? Or can I listen to my own heartbeat and hear the music there? I'm looking for a melody that will break my heart open wide. I wanna sing with the angels now. Don't wanna wait until I die. No, today I met 500 crows. Yay! Oh, it's so great to see Larry and Julie and Katie, everybody here, Celine and Diana, oh, and Chris, oh, Carrie, okay, and Mateo, oh my gosh, and Georgianne. Oh, it's so great to see all of y'all just saying hello, and it's just wonderful to be able to actually engage just a tiny bit, but I'm going to let Terry do most of it because I want to just make sure that I offer up my full self instead of being the distracted one, which I could very easily be if I paid attention to the comments the whole time. But I thought I would play this one next for you because it truly is a continual source of wisdom in a way, or of a reminder to think bigger, than just whatever's going on in my little world, and also in the bigger world too, thinking about how there is so much more that we don't know than what we do know. And I feel in one way I feel kind of anxious about that, and then in another way I feel really a lot of relief, to realize that I don't have to have any, things really figured out. It's really, we have a whole community of people and of support, and I think we have a whole universe of the unknown. There's expansion happening. I don't know, I'm saying the same thing over and over in different ways, but this song is all about that. It's all about finding a different perspective when you're tight. When I get really tight into a narrow view, it's really helpful to step outside of that. And so this is called How Would It Be? Yeah. How would it be if everything that you thought you knew was turned upside down, opposite from your point of view? And how would you feel if the ground was really the sky, and all of this time you've been walking when you could have been flying? If you run 1,000 miles a minute, you can't expect to wear out a few pairs of shoes. If you forget how to love and take it for granted, you can't expect to wear out people close to you. And what if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that you do matters somehow? What if heaven and hell was right now? How would it be if you really created your life? Stories you told, the good and bad, that they come alive. And how would it change if your words were like nails and wood? You build your house, but you forget that it's just a house. You can rebuild it, oh yes. And what if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that you do matters in the end? What if all of our mistakes are forgiven? What if love is a silly dreams? What if loving what you have is everything? What if all the birds were flying just to show us, and all the trees were really holding the sky up, and everything that you do matters so much? How would you change your life? Oh yeah. Ooh. How would it be if everything that you thought you knew was turned upside down, opposite from your point of view? Yeah. Okay, y'all, I have a little confession to make. As I was playing that song, I was getting a little bouncy, and I really noticed the camera is bouncing also. And I just had this moment of thinking, I am like shaking the audience. I don't want to shake you. You know, I feel like, it's okay when you're on a stage and the stage is shaking and the microphone shakes, or whatever. But it's really a whole different thing when the whole audience together is like, oh, and we're already on a spinning planet. We really, as many opportunities as we can have to settle. So I'm going to do my best not to jump around too much, so that I don't startle you. So I just had to move my set list from behind me, just FYI, just so you know, that was what was happening just now. So now I have it in front of me, which is helpful. It's very helpful. So you feel like I know my set list did have my back. It really did, but I really needed to have my, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play one that's unrecorded for y'all. Thank you for bouncing with me. I just have to say, I just had to look down and oh my gosh, I just love y'all so much. Oh, it's not the same, right? It's not the same as being in person, but it's like second best, this online show experience. And so I'm just feeling a lot of joy right now, seeing y'all pop on. This is a song that I am determined to get higher up in my list of priorities in the near future, because a lot of folks have really expressed that they relate to this song, and so I'm hopeful that you'll feel the same way if you haven't heard it already. It's a newer one. It's a song that I wrote with my wife Terry. I'm taking part in this Real Women, Real Songs project this year, and before I even started it, I would talk to Carrie Cooper, who is the wonderful leader and person who is heading up the vision, I should say, behind the project too, but is also curating it or helping to make it happen, and just express that really the gender identity has really shifted for me from just she, her woman to more of a she, they kind of non-binary woman. And I sort of feel like I'm in this place of being on the line gender-wise. And I don't really talk about it very much because it's just something that I am. It's not something I feel like I have to kind of do anything extra, it's like when I used to fly and I used to go to the airport, I would always have people think I was a guy, and it was totally fine with me. People call me sir, I'd be like, yeah, sure. People call me ma'am, okay, sure, whatever. It's just kind of, gender has always been kind of a weird thing. And so I was talking with Carrie, I was like, I do want to be a part of this project, which is writing a brand new song every single week, based on a prompt that is given to, a whole bunch of songwriters. And to be in that cohort is really supportive and exciting and helpful. It's so helpful as a songwriter to have a deadline. And so I love all these people, right? I totally love this community. And so I want to be a part. I wanted to take part. And I also I felt like I may not fit totally into that space. And so I just wanted to, in the parameters. And so I just wanted to, and Carrie was like, oh my gosh, of course you fit. Yes. Come in. we're not like, it's just like a way of kind of bringing everybody together, is under the umbrella woman, but it doesn't have to be like this, like real hard box, And so I was really happy about that. But then we got we kept getting prompts that were, but this one in particular was prom dress, and I just thought, oh my gosh, like, I don't know about y'all, but I had some issues with prom. I didn't know how to do it or not. I didn't want to do it. It's just like, I just kind of ended up, just not, but, and I know nowadays it's like a little bit better. I mean, for kids now, I think that you can go with your friends to prom, but back when I was doing it, and when, it's like, it felt like it was real high pressure to have, a date of the opposite gender identity, and anyway, my wife and I talked about this, and we were like, well, we kind of got started thinking about, not everyone, and I came with this line, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. But then it's also this idea of, there are lots of ways that we have expectations in our society of people fitting into a certain way of being, a certain kind of box. And when you're not in that box, it's really painful. It's suffering for, I think, no good reason, other than these fake parameters. I really think there's more room when there's more room for us to be who we are. There's more connection, there's more love, there's more joy, there's more of a realness that can happen. And I think that's the thing in the end of our life. Maybe when we're looking back, those are the moments we really, see as important moments, the moments we really connected, when we really saw past whatever defenses our hearts had, when we were really able to connect. And so anyway, thank you, Terry, for helping me write this song. And also thank you to Carrie for the challenge of the prom dress prompt. Every day we have to choose one of two boxes. Even before we're born, they ask pink or blue. Which side of the store do you shop on? What salon or barber? Will they say your name and the pronouns you use? Oh yeah, oh, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. Not everyone has the right box to check that makes sense. You might not understand if you find it easy to choose a restroom without making someone angry. What if one size fits all doesn't fit you at all? Everything is made for bodies smaller than you. Your doctor cries out, exercise and eat less, tying all your troubles to the weight you should lose. Oh yeah, oh, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. Not everyone is a model on a magazine rack. You might not understand if you find it easy to try on any look or style that makes you feel fancy. Ooh. way you are is not the right way to be. Who you love or where you live or what you believe. You're either not enough or too much. The pressure is intense when the way you think and talk is neurodivergent. Oh, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. Oh, not everyone has the right box to check that makes sense. Could we make room for everyone to belong? 'Cause aren't we all better off being true to who we are? Oh, not everyone fits. Ooh, not everyone fits. Oh, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. Not everyone fits. Ooh, not everyone fits. Oh, not everyone fits into a tux or a prom dress. Ooh, oh. Why do we have to fit? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Tell you what, I love that song. I really do, and I'm hopeful you love it too. It just feels like, I actually feel like I did that one a little bit slow that time. Maybe the tempo should be a little higher, but I also I'm still thinking about the bouncing. So I'm like trying to be a little more like, let's not, be too hyper, because I'm trying to, anyway, but you're bouncing with me, so it's all good. Oh my gosh, John Lynn, yay. Okay, I love all of y'all who are here, and just thank you so much for saying hello. And I'm seeing Christine Shearer, oh yeah, and Laurel, and Liz Allen, yay. Anyway, oh my gosh, hello. It's so great to see y'all. You know what? Maybe I will go ahead and do this one for you. This next one. This is a song that is on my newest record, the Ordinary Love, which I can hardly believe it was, 2020 when I released that sucker, and it's already gonna be 2022. Just feels like such a surreal time that has gone by. But this song is really about healing, really about looking closer at the things that are hard and seeing what's really there. I know for myself, I often push away the hard things. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's really true. It's like I want to be comfortable. I really do, y'all. I mean, when no one's looking, I'm like, oh, ouch. It's like I will back away, and really, I'm trying to learn that. I mean, and I know this is true, but I want to know it from practice. That leaning into the hard things, leaning into the discomfort, is actually the way to freedom, the way to more release and more ease in the long run. I believe that's true. Yeah. Start where you are, head in your hands, cotton in your ears, stone in your heart. Start where you are, ocean in your eyes, Tears are like rain inside a bigger sky. Oh, there is a change coming on. Oh, there is a chance to wake up to what is going on. Start where you are, thinking you know, falling on your face, you can see the road. Start where you are, wherever it is. Loving can break your heart, but fear will do you in. Oh, there is a change coming on. Oh, there is a chance to wake up to what is going on. Start where you are. Start where you are. I say to myself, telling the truth is loving, even when it's hell. Start where you are. Stretch open your mind. Oh, that's how we'll come together. Oh, can we come together? 'Cause there is a change coming on. Oh, there is a chance to wake up to what is going on. Start where you are. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I was just thinking about this. Yeah, this is the time. Do I hear a little somebody back there? I would love to invite my girl, my Ruby, my daughter here, Ruby. Yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Hi.
This is Ruby. She has gotten a lot taller. And I think what I want to do here is move this so it's not kind of in your face. Like I think I want to kind of do this. We haven't done this before, so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna maybe like this. How about that? So you can see yourself over there,
Yeah,
so you know. Yeah, so you know
Oh my
where.
God, my face is red.
Oh no, that you know what? I think it's that screen right there. I don't think your face doesn't look red over here. So I think there's just some red face over there. Yes, like some maybe red face.
Bloody Mary.
I don't know the reference, but I you know what? We'll talk about it later. Let's see here. Red light. Where are you? You're. Yeah. Oh yes. So here we go. We're gonna do this. So Ruby and I often sing. Well, you know, when I put you to bed, you know, we sing this song a lot. You know, it's been kind of a bedtime song. even though it kind of feels like it's up. You know what I mean? It sort of feels like it's a, you know, how is it like a lullaby to you? Or you just like it?
I just like it.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not necessarily like put you to sleep song, but it's like, yeah. Why do you like it? You just do. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
It doesn't have to do with murders, because never mind.
My daughter right now is into horror. She's into, you know, and so it's like it's sudden a little bit. You kind of are into it now, and so, but this is something, a true fact about this song. This song, my folk self, I've only had one song in a major motion picture, and this was a song that was in a horror film. So red light, so maybe that's a piece of it, you know, maybe that's what you're remembering.
Yeah.
You know, but really I think of this song as being about slowing down, you know, the momentum of the automatic response. You know, we have so many you know, conditioned ways of being, right? You know, and whether it be, you know, the culture we're living in, the white supremacy kind of training, or whether it be the consumer stuff, like how we're all, you know, kind of caught up in commerce and trying to figure out how to get the next thing to be better, you know, whatever it is. Or hey, even like trying to the education train, you know? I mean, okay, so I'm gonna stop. I really am, because there are lots of ways we've been conditioned to, you know, to travel along life's road, and many of them are good, you know, many of them are loving too. So, but this is all about deciding and intention, and also realizing our connection. Are you ready? I'm just stalling here. I'm just like trying to, I don't know, I kind of like being near you. I think that's like, because you're, right now, you spend a lot of time with your iPad now.
Yeah, because I'm drawing.
Because she's drawing. She's like actually quite an amazing illustrator. Anyway, I think. But that's, you know, I'm her mom, so. Anyway. Are you ready? Okay. Am I embarrassing you? I'm sorry. It's my job. Here we go. Okay. Red light, forget all this intent, forest from the trees I can't not see. We are made thank you so much, Ruby, for joining me. You know, I have to
course.
say, I love singing with you. I love it. Yeah, and oh my gosh, you know, I feel like is there anything you would, you know, feel like moved to say to my people, or anything you'd like to share? It's on your heart and mind.
I am not good at improvising public speaking.
Okay.
Can I like come back in a year? Because then I'll have like a good speech or something.
Oh my gosh, yes. I welcome you back for next year's holiday food drive show, and you can share anything you'd like.
All right.
Yeah, you don't have any embarrassing things to tell them about me?
Except you're very easy to scare.
Yes, I am. That is, thank you. Yeah, that's, you did just scare me. Like, yesterday I was picking her up from school, and I don't even remember what I was doing. I was my phone, I think I was email or texting, you know, to make sure that I wasn't picking up.
Oh yeah, I remember
You know,
that.
yeah, and then she came up and she's like, bah! And, you know, bah! You know, it's like, well, anyway, that happens all the time, and it's so thrilling.
Remember when I went upstairs to wake you up and I scared you?
Yes, I do remember that. Yes.
And also when I was pretending to sleep and also woke you up and not woke you up, sorry, scared you then.
Yeah, this is a theme. I don't know.
I swear, one day I'm gonna dress up as Monokuma.
Yeah.
And just like drum into your room.
Have you heard of Monokuma? Just a question to throw out there to the general public. This is a anime kind of show. You know, we are really into anime. Video game / you know, Ace Attorney. That was the one we were really into. And Daenerys, our wonderful niece and cousin, got us into it. But Monokuma is the new thing at her school in 6th grade, right? You know, it's just like all of a sudden Monokuma, and this is like the junior high.
Actually, it's high school.
No, but it's like the junior high version of Squid Game.
Okay, yeah,
right?
It's more of high school version of Squid Game.
Yeah. It's more of high school version of Squid Game. But anyway, no, I mean, it's just like, it's sweet, but it's horrible. But it's sweet. But
What part about it is sweet?
I mean, I think, I actually don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It's like, I you know what, it's not really sweet. But no, the guy is sweet. You know, the main character guy.
Makoto?
Yeah, he's like, she's so tender-hearted. He's like, he wants to be a good friend, you know? He wants to,
and then all his friends die.
Right.
That's a good message.
I know it's not a good message. It's like kind of messed up. But you know, I'm trying to find some redeeming quality. I would love to chat with anyone who knows about Monokuma.
Monokuma. You called him Monokuma.
I'm that old person now where I'm like, I can't remember the name of the thing. I'm like, the Monokumbas, the Monbos, what is it? It's like, manga. You know, it's like, anyway, I know, it's happened. I am now like an old parent. You know, that's how it happens, right? Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh gosh, Sheila. Do you remember Sheila from preschool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sheila's on, and she says, "You've grown so much." She has. She's grown so much. It's like you just are. And I used to have to like do this to try and, you know. Now I just have to go. You know what I mean? Like I don't even really have to, because you're right there. Anyway, I'm gonna continue the show now, my darling.
All right.
But thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for inviting me. See you guys later.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ruby.
Bye. Have a good show, Mom.
Thank you. I love you. Oh, y'all. I just, you know, yeah. Just wanted to share her a little bit with you, and she was totally excited to be shared. So, you know, it's you know, I don't even know, but I just, being a parent is the best, and it really is a moving process. You know, how they become their own person, and you're just there to love them and support who they're becoming. You know, and it's and really, I feel so grateful because you know, this community of people, you have really helped me and my family so much. You know, be grounded in love in all sorts of ways, whether it be through supporting me in my music, or whether it be through the wonderful friendships that we've had, we've developed, or through helping my family out during this hard time. There have been so many amazing gifts of support, and I just I feel very fortunate, very lucky, and so thank you so much for all you're doing. And as a matter of fact, that's a great way to kind of segue into saying, also remember, this is the holiday food drive show, and so this whole show, 50% of what you offer will go to the food shelf. And every year it feels so good to give them money, to give them food, and when we're in person, oftentimes I'll have bags and bags of food, but since we're not in person, it's but money works really well. And so I'd also love to share with you Myrtle. Many of you know Myrtle, my tenor ukulele here. This is the title track off of Ordinary Love. And gosh, I love thinking about this song in a broader context. It's not just about the love between me and or us, two sweethearts, one singing to the other. It's about also, I think, our relationship to each other, and how, even though things get hard, we are going to work this out. We are going to figure this out. And I think about it in terms of all the injustice, all the ways that, the climate, everything that's happening. I feel like there is a way for us to meet each other more kindly, and maybe make up for the folks who aren't there at the moment, because of defensive hurts, I think, or fear that is covered by righteousness that is painful. I think painful. I don't know. I'm totally ad-libbing, which well, actually I always ad-lib, but I should just play you a song here. This is like the Ordinary Love for y'all. Yeah. And yeah. Myrtle. Here we go. Are you ready, Myrtle? Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. Love. Ordinary love. Do 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 do. Love, this is the time of our lives. We are watching the tide come in and go out again. Love, it's such a beautiful night, walking here by your side. Well, there's nothing else I'd rather do. Oh, love. Ordinary love, sticking it out when the going gets tough. I keep coming home to you, love. Ordinary love, seeing the best and giving no less, working hard to be good for you. I got a feeling things are only getting brighter. We are stopping all that shadow boxing, seeing more light. We have made a decision to make our love better. Every moment is a chance to turn whatever's wrong right. We are magic in the making. We are making magic happen. Love, ordinary love. Do 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 do. Don't you know I want you, love? We just get better with time, keeping each other in mind. We got an everyday joy attitude. Oh, love, every day I'll be sticking it out when the going gets tough. I keep coming home to you, love. I'll keep my eyes on the truth, seeing the best and giving no less, doing what I can do every day, love. Steal the show, love. We don't need fancy stuff to make our dreams Oh, thank you so much, y'all. Oh my goodness. I feel it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh. So many wonderful, wonderful folks here. Just kind of, oh, Rich, yay. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy you're retired, Rich. I just, read your note. I don't know that I've had a chance to totally respond. I was kind of quickly checking to make sure no one was having troubles. But oh my gosh, it's just so wonderful to connect with y'all. I think I want to dive into a couple of songs from this year that are new, not recorded songs. And maybe while I'm switching, I'll just say, one of the ways that I've been able to continue writing and to continue, making music, even though I'm not really touring very much, and I'm not really selling CDs anymore very much. I mean, sometimes I sell records and CDs, but it's really, really gone, by the wayside, which I know, that we're a streaming world now, primarily. However, I still do have records and CDs. If you would like to buy them, you can go to my website. I will absolutely pack them up and send them to you and sign them and make them beautiful, especially personalized for you, just to say that. But really the way that I feel, the future, the way of the future is through micro patronage, just having people support the artists they love and help them continue to make the art that makes a difference for people. And I feel like there are lots of artists like myself who are kind of specialty specialty chocolate, specialty folk, just artists that have a quality kind of content that is really specific to certain folks that feel moved by it. And I feel like you're the most wonderful people in the world, the folks that feel my music and really connect to it. And so I also have been really interested in finding ways to bring you all together. And there is a platform called Patreon, which many of you already know about. And in case you don't know, it's a way you can be a member of the Ellis Club or take part in community around me and my music. And then I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of really broaden it and help so that folks that are a part of that group, that community, supporting me in my art every month with some sort of donation that makes sense for you in your life. That some sort of way for folks to actually get a chance to connect with each other too, because I think y'all, it's just a really cool idea because you're all so wonderful. If you only knew what I know from traveling across the country and seeing the people that show up at my shows and who fall in love with what my music is. And so anyway, you can definitely check out the Patreon page as well. I'm definitely in the process of figuring out how to make it better and more interconnected and in ways that feel even more special and more enlivening to me too, because I've been meeting with folks. A lot of my Friday folks are here. My Feeling It Fridays, Zoom, Patreon friends, we get together every Friday at 11 for a Zoom meetup, and we talk about whatever's on our hearts and minds. And I feel a lot closer to those folks, and it's just been such a gift to be able to meet with people during this time, during this pandemic time. But I think any time it really helps to meet with other people who aren't directly in your life, but who are also human beings that are also, having life that is unfolding with its complications, with its joys and sorrows, with its troubles and delights. I feel like we're all in this mixed bag together, and it's so relieving to know that we're not alone. And for myself, it's so relieving to know that I'm not alone. And that's a lot of what I get out of writing songs and sharing them, just seeing other people feel that story or feel that, that place of resonance. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's right. My heart is a part of your heart. It's like we're all in this together. And so anyway, this next song, I want to dedicate it to one of the folks that comes to my Friday groups, Diane. And then I also want to dedicate it to Mark, if you're listening. You know who you are. But this is a song that I love. And this is a song that came from the project this year. And I believe Terry helped me with this one too. I think we wrote this together. It was Junk Drawer was the prompt. There isn't any message, no message here. There isn't any message, no message here. Empty shoes, a whole house to clear. There isn't any message, no message here. We had our disagreements, things we couldn't work through. I've been on a kind of mission, taking this time to find out about you. There isn't any message, no message here. There isn't any message, no message here. Empty shoes, a whole house to clear. There isn't any message, no message here. I searched your rooms on every floor, trying to find rhyme or reason. I thought this was a puzzle box, but it's just a junk drawer for missing pieces. Maybe I'm looking too hard for some kind of meaning. I hope wherever you are, you found your way out of this mess between us. There isn't any message, no message here. There isn't any message, no message here. Empty shoes, a whole house to clear. There isn't any message, no message here. There isn't any message, no message here. So, yeah. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll do this here. This is the song I played to advertise tonight's show. And I absolutely love it. I feel like this song is it reminds me it was also a song from this year, and the prompt was First Aid Kit. But now when I play it, I feel like it's a reminder that reaching out when you're hurting or when you're in need isn't a weakness, you know. It's really it's smart, but it's also it can take superpower courage, you know, to be vulnerable, to really allow someone to care for you, you know, to be there. Did you know that your tears are welcome here? There's a space for whatever you're feeling. I'll sit by your side as long as you need me. I've got time to be with your grieving. Don't let those voices tell you you're not enough. Don't believe that you are the problem. Everyone goes through struggles in life. Everyone needs someone to hold them. Where do you go when there's nowhere to go? What do you reach for when troubles rise? When hurts can't be bandaged and you're falling apart, that's when you need first aid for the heart. Did you know that your fears are welcome here? There's no need to run from them or hide out. I'll sit by your side and take a closer look with you. That fear is protection from another time. Don't let those tapes run inside your head. Don't believe that you are the problem. Everyone's climbing some kind of mountain inside. Everyone needs someone to listen. Where do you go when there's nowhere to go? What do you reach for when troubles rise? When hurts can't be bandaged and you're falling apart, that's when you need first aid for the heart. Yeah, that's when you need first aid for the heart. Yeah, that's when I need first aid for the heart. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, y'all. It's kind of interesting. I just have to share this. My camera has writing on the outside of the ring, but I know your eyeballs are in the middle, and I keep doing this thing where I'm like playing my songs and then I'm looking up at the writing, and I'm wondering if I look like I'm like trying to avoid your eyes. I'm not. I'm totally meaning to be focused in. You know, it's so weird. You know, still after all of these years, all of these 2 years, that I am more online than I've ever been playing shows. It's like, oh my gosh, so weird to, you know, still to be looking into one eyeball, and it's just one eyeball, but it's really connected to all of you, and you know, it's I have to keep reminding myself of that I'm actually looking at you when I'm looking at the one eyeball. That is so interesting with writing on the outside of it, and then also, you know, there's things around the room too, but I feel like that's normal, you know, that's a normal show situation. Like I'm often looking around the room and finding things, you know, my brain is kind of doing two things at once, you know, it's sort of like noticing whatever's here and kind of wandering around, you know, and then there's the other part of my brain that's like being more focused and really here, and it feels a little different. Because usually especially with people there, you know, I feel like I can move around and, you know, but it's, right now I'm just really fascinated by the writing. Anyway, just to share that little, you know, I wish I could show you, but I can't because the camera itself is the camera, is the eyeball. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with this show. It's starting to get a little bit extra. So here we go. I'm going to move on. This is a, yes, I will. This is that was an internal, I responded to a voice that was like, come on, let's do it. Come on. Yes. I'm coming. So just sharing. But this song has been requested quite a few times, and you know, actually, I wasn't thinking I was gonna play it, but I can't play a show without playing it. So thank you so much for reminding me, because this song, especially during the holidays, y'all, I miss my granny, and I miss her so much. And this song is a song that I wrote for her. She was really, really there for me in ways that I'll never. I mean, I guess this song helps to express it, but you know, it made such a difference for me, and I'm so grateful that I was able to share this sentiment with her while she was still alive, and because she was really hard to, you know, it was hard for me to let her know tender things. She was kind of a tough lady, my granny. She a tough softie. You know, she was one of those people who, you know, seemed really, really tough, and kind of could be, you know, unfriendly. You know, I'm from Texas originally. I don't know. I feel a little bit more connected to that at times than others, and but you know, because I've been up in Minnesota so long, I feel like it's a big iron for the language, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm, you know, when I talk to my family, I get back into this little bit of a sit down kind of talk that's more, feels like home in a way more than you know, but then when I get up in Minnesota, it feels like there's like a little, you know, an iron, a little bit of starch, you know, kind of get that, you know, get you guys. Anyway, but I love it because I'm here, and I really have embraced Minnesota as my home, and so, and yet I still say y'all, and I still, you know, think of Texas as also my home. I've got one foot there and one foot here. It feels like oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yes. Just want to make sure I'm in tune for you. But anyway, it's my hope that when I'm playing the song, that you think of someone like this in your life. You know, somebody who made all the difference for you, and yeah. Awesome. Yeah. This is called You Are Royalty to Me. Thanks for your patience while I was getting Charlie, my Collings, in tune. Let's see here. How do you write a song for a queen? How do you find the words or the melody? Imagine a honky-tonk humming a symphony, or a pedal steel playing a Beethoven suite. Oh, how do you write a song for a queen? When I was a kid, You'd sit on your throne, and we'd fly down the highway in your Lincoln Continental. You saw the good in me, you said I was bright. I felt like the sun, seeing myself in your eyes. You'll never know just what your love means. You are royalty to me. Growing up in Texas, in that small town, no, I didn't fit in, so I kept my head down. I would run home from school to play cards with you again. We would laugh and cry while talking. You'll never know just what your love means. You are royalty to me. Now you wear a crown of silver in place of your gold, and time has taken almost everyone you know. If you ever doubt you made a difference for me, I am who I am because I was loved by a queen. I am who I am. I was loved by a queen. Yeah, you will always be royalty to me. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I had a kind of a weird moment during that song. I had a weird moment where during the sort of solo part, I always consider myself more of a accompaniment to my songs in terms of my guitar playing. I'm really always working on it, but you know, with that solo, like there's my brain starts talking to me. my brain starts talking to me, and I just had a moment where I was like, you know, kind of singing a little bit in my head, you know, singing the part that was supposed to be in the solo, and then suddenly my hands stopped. It was like this moment of disconnect, like, are we singing? Are we playing? Like, what's happening? You know what I mean? You know, so anyway, just to let you know, I mean, it gets kind of weird sometimes when you're playing for people. But so if you're ever doing it, you just know that you're not alone. And I have no idea really why. I just wanted to share that with you because it seemed funny to me at the time, or like, I don't know, just like connecting maybe. But now that I'm sharing it, I'm like a little uncertain. But maybe it's just to share this idea, you know, that we often, I think, have as human beings, and especially, you know, kind of conditioned as we are to be a certain way, whatever that is. You know, it's this feeling of chasing after something, you know, that an expectation or a desire or an idea of, you know, who you're supposed to be, who, you know, I feel like I'm always chasing that with myself, and I'm, you know, also simultaneously always working to let that go, you know, to put that chase down that's an interesting thing to experience, right? You know, to be running and at the same time, you know, stopping. So maybe one day one will be greater than the other. But regardless, I'm a real firm believer that we are nature unfolding, because we are, and that we're right on time, that everything that we're doing in our lives is through causes and conditions. We have some control for sure to plant seeds for ourselves, for happiness, but we're all on a journey, and the story is so much longer than right now. In any given moment is just a part of the story, you know. And oh my gosh, I love y'all so much. Yeah, okay. I wish for you to be free from doubt. When you feel left behind or left out. I just read something from the post. I knew I shouldn't have done that. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do two things at once. Well, I can, but I can't, you know, anyway. Yeah, and so here we go. I'm going to start this song again. But luckily, I'm close to the beginning. Yeah. I wish for you to be free from doubt. When you feel left behind or left out. When the world seems brighter everywhere else, and your mind is lost inside a wishing well. Right on time. You are right on time. You're right on time. Remember, the heart is a tender thing, restless and hopeful. It cries and sings, and sometimes you need shelter and a space to be a little tough, not tough enough, a little lost at sea. And when everyone is racing and you join in, if you can, try running with a smile, 'cause there is a danger in going too fast. Oh, getting too far ahead can set you back. Right on time. You are right on time. You're right on time. You are right on time. You're right on time. And when you're tired and on your own, cried so many tears, they're all gone. When there's nothing you haven't tried to fix this uncertain road. Oh, when everywhere you look you see regret, caught up in the past and what might have been. What we can never know will make our heads spin. A little love, a little trust, a lot of forgiveness. Right on time. You are right on time. You're right on time. Hey, what if we're right on time? We're right on time. We're right my mind, my brain is always, I'm always, I don't know if you do you do this, like where you have like one thing that's like, and then you think of like, well, but it could be this other thing, you know what I mean? Like you have like that habit of always looking to something else also, and not, so in my mind, I'm like, what if we're right on time? And then I was like, yeah, well, if we're right on time, we better hurry up. And I'm like, maybe we are hurrying up, but but then if we're hurrying up, are we settled? You know what I mean? Like, it's like this, but maybe that's what life is. Actually, yeah, it's a heartbeat. we are activated and then we're settled. Yeah. Okay. You're with me. I feel you. Oh my gosh. You know what? I do think I'm going to play this one for you. This next one. This is a song that I absolutely love, and it reminds me of my friend Vincent. I don't know if you're here, Vincent, if you're watching, but my friend Vincent is a sailor. I know there are some other sailors who love my music who are out there right now. So maybe this is a song for you too. But I really love the water. I love the ocean. And I haven't spent a whole lot of time out there. I wrote this song with my imagination and also with words and ideas from a sailor that I did meet. And actually, this is a song that I co-wrote with Terry too. Maybe some of y'all don't know that, but she's been a part of my writing process a lot. And sometimes with just, kind of editing help, like where she'll just, kind of come in the room and be like, go back to the other thing. The other thing was better. You know what I mean? Or like she'll come back in and she'll be like, that's not works. But try this other thing. Because that whatever you did yesterday. Do you have that thing you did yesterday? And anyway, it's just like been a real blessing to have that kind of help. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, but this is a song that is kind of started in the middle of the night when I was writing for this same Write a Song a Week project. I think it was that, maybe. But I was, or I was really inspired to write a song. I can't remember actually now. I think it was part of that. But anyway, regardless, here we are. It is a song that is inspired by trying to be quiet while I was writing, and then also coming up with this little thing, this melodic picture that sprung up in my mind of water. And it brought to mind this conversation that I had with a sailor who was absolutely in love with the ocean and expressing to me all the reasons why I should accompany him out on the water. And he was so charismatic, and so in love with the ocean. And so my friend Vincent is a lot like that too. And I think about how wonderful it is to be in that open space, on the waves. Even if you're not really in love with the ocean, the idea of having space and having motion and being under sky and going with the flow. Literally. I met a sea captain with a ship all his own. He sailed up and down on the sea, he said, living on a boat. Come and see the whales jump for joy. See how the dolphins play. On a clear night, the starlight is so bright, it will keep you awake. Some days the blue sky is so big, it will swallow you whole. You could write songs about that, living on a boat. I never did go with that sea captain. I wonder how he's been. Ooh. I hope he caught those songs out on the sea, swimming all around him. Hope he liked to think he found. I was like, what? I had a little moment there. I'll share with you. Let's see here. Yeah. I'd like to think he found an old guitar and opened up his soul, singing all about his life. Living on a boat. When we were making this album, this song is on The Guest House, which is the studio record before Ordinary Love. When the bass player was in Cats, I'm forgetting his first name, but anyway, Zev. Anyway, we were working on this song and trying to figure out the texture for it, because it's such a intimate song, right? And yet there can be a lot of text painting, for an ocean. You can think about creatures in the sea, And so when I'm playing this solo, I'm trying to think, so trying to figure out how to, text paint a little bit, even just with my little guitar, and just then, in that moment where I totally dropped out of the song and kind of broke the spell for a second, I was actually too into the ocean scene. I stepped away from my guitar and I was too, curious about how to make the next, ocean thing. Anyway, just to share with y'all. The live experience. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Kate, Lake Superior. Oh, yes. Oh, you're a sailor. Oh, that's so cool. You know what? I would love to learn sometime. It's one of those things that, I've got, folks that have talked to me a lot about it, and I find it fascinating. And so it's one of those future hopes to learn how to do it, and have that experience. You know, it's I find the ocean to be really amazing and intimidating, but at the same time, like, inspiring, all at the same time. You know, so I think it's probably a good thing. Anyway, I'm going off into another story, but I'm gonna pull back and play this one. Yeah, this is another finger picking song. I hope it's okay. I'm playing so many finger picking songs. Like the stars reflect the sun, maybe we are part reflection. Maybe we begin somewhere along a never-ending chain of light. Repeat, reflect, repeat. Here, right now, can we hope to find the truth, the better angels of our nature? Ooh. Like the dark before the dawn, can we see all we've becoming? Do we have to run from what is true that hurts? Can we let it land? Repeat, reflect, repeat. Here, right now, can we hope to find the truth, the better angels of our nature? Here, right now, can I let go of what I once knew? I don't have to have the answers. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. So let's see here. I've been playing for a little while now, and I feel like I just kind of want to play just a few more for you. I'm thinking I will play this one for sure. This is a song that was requested by quite a few people, and I want to make sure I get it in. This is Chris who's coming to mind, but I know there are some other folks that also requested it. But this is a song that starts the record Ordinary Love record. And it's called The Finest Adventure. And just for those songwriters out there, this is one of those songs that really just took forever. In part because the different sections, you know, I felt like I wasn't sure how they were connected, and it felt like they were, you know, and so it took me a while to figure out how to piece it together in a way that felt really right, and I think Renee, there's a fan out there, Renee, who kept asking for this song again and again and again, because I played it one time as an experiment, just the pieces that I had at a show that she was at, and she fell in love with it. And at the time I was calling it the Frenchman song because the verse has the Frenchman in it. Anyway, and but this song started with this little happy dance for my fingers. And I love playing this. It's so fun. It's like my fingers are having a little dance routine on the fretboard. Once I met a Frenchman who gave me half his pie. I don't speak any French. He didn't speak any English. Yeah, but we shared a laugh and a pie and the beauty of the day, the beauty of the mountains. Cafe in Amsterdam, it was a sit-down kind of show. I saw a dancer in the back, smiling through her tears. Yeah, she looked like a rainbow that had stepped out of the sky to dance. And everyone else was facing me. Was she real? Or was she make-believe? But I talked to her after the show, and she said life goes faster than you know when you are young. Oh, you must dance and sing every chance you get. Meet your life every day like you are in love. Be in love with your life, child. In my pocket there's a map. Well, really, it's a blank piece of paper. Let's take a walk. Let's wander together while we still have time. Before the sun goes down, the sun always goes down. Surely you and I can have the finest adventure. You've got a map in your pocket. I have a map. You've got a dream if you want it. I've got a dream too. Let's share our dreams. Let's dance and sing together. This is our life. The sun is rising before the night falls. I want to love you better and better and better and better and better and wiser. I want to love. my goodness, y'all. So, okay, I'll do 2 more for you and then an encore. How about that? That's I feel like it's been a while since I've done a show. So for those of you who are tuning in the whole time, thank you so much. And for those of you who want to come back later and view it later, the different parts, or maybe if you missed something, I'll have it on Facebook and YouTube for a while. And yeah, oh my gosh, this is a song that was requested also. I can't remember who requested it, but I just meant to. I put it on. I don't have that paper anymore. But I wrote it down. But anyway, this is a song that has been with me for a while, y'all. Many of you know. This is my love song to the beverage, coffee. Oh yes. For those of you who love coffee, this is a song for you. And for those of you who love tea or have some other kind of beverage you love, that, you know, just kind of imagine when I'm singing about coffee that I'm just insert your beverage in, you know, so you can feel the love. Yeah, just to be clear, this is a love song to the beverage. Oh yes. I love coffee so much. I spend all my money. I dress you up for fun. It's not. I was just thinking about my love for coffee, and I got a little distracted. So it's like, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna start again with my love song for coffee. Spend all my money, I dress you up for fun. I'm not too proud to say I'll go that extra mile. I'll cool you down when it's hot, I'll heat you up when it's not. I'll treat you right, oh you know that you're the one. I've tried all kinds of teas, I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We've had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had my cup of coffee. Oh yes, coffee with exclamation points. I'm with you, Sophie. Oh yes, you fit my every mood with an uplifting feeling. It's like a superhero comes in every cup. And when I start to fade, you're there to save the day. You make me feel like I am stronger than I was. I've tried all kinds of teas, I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We've had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had 2 cups of coffee. Oh yes. Sometimes you can have 2 cups in 1 cup. Oh yes, that's how I start my mornings. You are a politician on a people-pleasing mission. So many faces to the simple being you are. You are a caramel high-rise or a simple latte small size, a cappuccino dry or a coffee at the bar. I've tried the turtle mocha, I've tried the mint extreme, I've had the macchiato, I've had extra whipped cream. I'm not ashamed to say it, I want you every day, even at the gas station. I go out of my way. I've tried all kinds of teas, I've tried the yerba mate. It's not the same even when it looks like a latte. We had some time apart and I was less shaky, but I feel more alive when I've had 3 cups of coffee. Oh yes, you know, is different. You know, I feel like after about 4 cups of coffee, no matter how fancy pants the coffee is, you know, it's just still not as friendly. And you know, I think the body, even though there is water in coffee, I think it is good to drink just plain water. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I just am reading Katie's note just about how before she knew the song before being a coffee drinker, and I just love it. Yeah, you totally get it. It is definitely an addiction. You know, it's like, you know, I think it's a small A. I think it's like a, you know, it's like a small A, and it's just like, and then it's very small font. You know, it's like. It's on the very bottom of the day, you know, it's like, coffee. But really it's like the background is the big cup, you know, so you got, and then you put your day on that, you know. If you were to make a day planner, you would have a coffee in the background. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel a little bit too much like I'm home by myself. So I'm starting to get a little bit goofy. And so, oh my gosh. Oh, yes, Chris and Jean, I'm so glad you're here. I'm still playing. I did play The Finest Adventure. However, I know that you will be able to hear it later, also. And I meant for it to be to both Chris's from our Friday group, for sure, as well as Jean. So I'm gonna do this one for y'all. Yeah, I want to do this one because this is the holiday, my other holiday song, and yeah. Let's see, where did I put my pick? Let's see here. Where did I put my? Did I throw it away? What did I do with my pick? Okay. Oh. I put it on the invisible spot, and you know, so. Yeah, so I can't wait to record this song, y'all. It's been around for a little while, but at some point soon, in the next couple years, I am determined to make a holiday record. Just want to write a few more tunes for it. When it's cold and snowy outside, I can see my breath, I can see my footprints. Every year around the holiday time, I think of people I love. And the ones now above me I miss. I won't ever forget you. In the snow I will lay myself down. I look up at the stars, make angels on the ground. And I wish for people all over the world to be happy and loved. Every child to be seen and heard. You be happy and loved. La da da, 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 la da da long. La da da, 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 la da da long. Tell me why this time of year makes me sad. They call it the holiday blues, but don't all beginnings come next to an end after all? I really hate saying goodbye. So until our next hello, I wish you snow angels and pumpkin pie and mistletoe and lots of laughter. Yes, all the things that tradition inspires. May your heart be as wide open as the sky, and may you sing out of tune. Yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh, I kind of imagine it fading out really with the singing. But oh, that feels so good to play that one. I really love it. I feel like it really is an interesting time, right? The holiday season. It's really complicated, and I think especially this year, you know, when we're in the midst of so much joy at many of us being able to get back together and see each other in person because we're maybe vaccinated with a booster, or we have family that we feel comfortable gathering with, and then you know, there are people we've lost, you know, and it's not over yet, and there is still so much happening in our world that is hard on the heart. And so just want to honor, you know, that we can, I think, feel, I think joy and sorrow kind of live side by side in a way that they're related, you know, and if we can really allow the sorrow to be there and not try and make it go away, there's even more joy, I think, that can come. And so it's my hope for you that you're able to feel as much joy, much tender joy as you can in this time, and that you are able to be with folks that you love, people that you love. And yeah, and if you're by yourself, you can. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! Yay! Oh,
I promised I would say it.
My goodness! This is my wife, Terry. Terry. Oh yeah, I'm looking, and it's a little bit of delay, but you're gonna come in. You're gonna come in. It's like a delay. I'm watching myself on one screen that's just a monitor, so then Terry you can see. But then there's the screen here that's like what's really going live, and it's interesting to be the performer and the producer, you know, and be able to be the behind the scenes, also techie, you know, and lighting technician.
Well, you've done a fabulous job, and people love the show.
Thank you. Thank you for being my producer. You know, I feel like, you know, I mean, at least the behind the scenes, you know. I'm the engineer, you're the anyway, so, but yeah. I love you.
I love you.
Yeah. Yay! I'm so glad that y'all convinced her to come into the camera. She's very camera shy in a way. Doesn't always happen. So thank you for that. That's really fun. She really, yeah, she's my better half. Yeah. So I'll play one more for you, and then we'll call it a night. This is a song that Celine requested, and I know there are folks that will feel this this tenderly joyful song about love and change. Yeah. We're only here for such a short while. It's never. We love how, yeah, I don't know, something happened to my brain. Let me try this again. Here we go, because I really want to play this one right for you. We know the deal, it is a part of life. We're only here for such a short while. It's never a question. We love like we have all the time in the world. I'd never choose to leave you this early. I offer a different story to tell. Remember laughter, and baby, won't you please remember something else? I'm still here after I'm gone, in the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm your heart, 'cause I will always be wherever you are. I'll be that angel sitting right on your shoulder. I'll be the star shining to light your way. Oh, not for 1 minute, don't think you are forgotten. All you have to do is think of me. And if you don't want to, then don't say goodbye. I'll say I will see you around the next time. But know this, I will always be here by your side, 'cause I'm still here after I'm gone, in the birds singing their love songs in the summer sun. Let me warm your heart, 'cause I will always be wherever you are. I will always be wherever you are. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. Join in singing with me. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. For those of you who don't know, sing along. I'll sing a second part. Will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. It's the whole thing. I'll do it one more time. I will always be wherever you are, wherever you are. Keep it going. I'll be that angel wherever you are, wherever you are. I'll be that angel wherever you are, wherever you are. I will always be wherever you are. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for everything. And yeah, I hope I get a chance to see you soon, whether or not online or in person someday at a real show. It's going to be happening. And hey, just to let you know, if you join Patreon, you'll have first access to a trip that I am going to be taking with folks that want to take a vacation with me to Ireland. So just stay tuned. It's going to be in October, and I'm going to share all the information when it's available for purchase and figuring it all out. This is an Irish company that does a really great job bringing folk singers or artists and then offering an opportunity for folks that love that person and their art to come and have a 10-day tour of parts of Ireland and then also to spend some time in pubs, not only just hanging out but also playing music with some Irish folk and then giving a couple concerts too. So it's going to be a really fantastic trip, and I'm beyond thrilled because I've never been there and I have Irish heritage and I just can't wait. So anyway, if you're interested in doing that, just know that that's going to be coming soon, and I'll let everybody know. I'm sure I'll just let it open to the Patreon folks first, but then I'll open it up to everybody, and there are lots of spots that can be taken to come with me. So anyway, gosh, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, that whatever that looks like for you, and yeah, I can't wait to see you the next time I get to. Yeah, take care, everybody. I'm gonna read all of your notes. Thank you so much for showing up and being a part of this night, and thank you for showing up later if you get a chance to watch this later. So, yeah, thank you, and we'll talk.